people that winning means a lot to. Now, here's why it's a coaching game. You start by recruiting. You start by recognition, recognizing in high school, preferably, whether a man's going to graduate or not. You want to see what kind of family background he got. And here's what I mean about family background and family life. Takes into church and everything. That's going to have a lot to do with whether he's going to graduate or not. And then how he did in his schoolwork. I don't see how they ever took me because of my schoolwork. But in talking with high school people, is he going to graduate first? Now then, if he's going to graduate, then does he have any speed? Does he have any quickness up here? Does he have any strength? This is the coaches got to pick these people. They're winners and losers. And you put a loser out there, you're gonna lose your job eventually. But
can you spot a loser?
Football is nothing in the world. Excuse me, doesn't it? Football is nothing in the world but movement, contact, second, third effort. Movement, you got first thing you're gonna start on sound or sight. And to move quickly, you got to have a good stance. So you got to coach that. And then you move on sight or sound. And it don't care how, it doesn't matter how well you move, you won't hit when you get there. You're no good. And no matter how hard you hit, if you can't get there, you're not any good. So you start there, and the rest of it, there's nothing to it. Football there's nothing complicated about it.
I wanted to ask, can you spot a loser?
Well, I'm like Dizzy Dean. I'm among the best at that. That's the only reason I've been able to survive, not to lose the winner. You recognize a winner and get him in the game. And if you have a winner, get him in the game. I've moved players around and I've made them so mad. And Jerry Claiborne called me this morning, University of Maryland. He's coach up there. I played him I couldn't find a place for him to play, and finally I put him at safety, and he's a great one. Well, I messed a lot of them up moving around like that too. But I'm not moving. I'm trying to find them a place to play. But the thing I want to bring out is you're talking about, can you spot the winner? Most people can pick out the real winner, but they're not the ones going to win for you. The great player's going to play pretty well. That's why I've always said I'm a poor coach of a great player. Bobby Dodd's the best coach of a great player he gets, I'm a good coacher, I think, of that ordinary guy. But the people that win the most is the people that can recognize those players that are not winners but don't know it. We got championship pictures hanging up down there in my office. It's just loaded down with people who didn't have the ability to win, but they didn't know it.